Epic intro music.
Hello, Pinwolves, Lycaon Pictus here, and we are back with, well, for the first time, in fact, Total War Rome Remastered. Vendi Vidi Vici. Right, we are new to Total War Rome Remastered. I am still getting used to the new name because it used to be called Rome Total War before they changed the format to putting Total War at the start of all the games. I've not played Rome Remastered, but I've played every other game. But I'm not actually that good at Total War. I put probably put a couple hundred hours into the original Rome Total War. I put a lot of time into the Lord of the Rings Divide and Conquer mod for Medieval 2. I put a reasonable amount into Shogun 2, and I've played over 100 hours of Rome 2. But other than that, I've mostly just played a couple of campaigns, maybe 10 hours in Warhammer each one. I've played the new Three Kingdoms, but I'm not all that good. So we're just going to go for the Imperial campaign. I don't know how I'm going to... Yes, okay, so I thought it might be how it was in the older days, where you have to defeat the other factions before you're allowed to play as them. So we have to pick the Romans. Now I have a little Roman reference in my About section on YouTube, but I haven't updated the games yet. So hopefully I've done that by now. I think we just want to go classic and pick the Julii, just because I don't fancy fighting the Greek states straight away, or Carthage. I fancy getting stuck straight into Gaul and just doing it as we go. No, we will go for low. I don't think we need the advice because I'm fairly experienced in the last game. So let's... It is my first time though, and I would like to know the new features. The campaign difficulty, I think we are going to start on medium, because these games are a lot harder than what I normally play, and I just can't click easy. I just can't do it. So yeah, arcade battles, no. Realistic governance, I think so. Just to make it a little bit easier. Well, not easier, if anything that adds more challenge, but I mean easier to manage, like less places. I'll still try and send someone around to each one. We will leave the time limit in case there's a glitch. Follow characters, yes, we don't want a short campaign. I want to know the new features, so I don't know what the best advice level to pick is. How about I just do high first time and skip it? So we're going to go for Julii, like I said. In Rome, tradition and history matter, especially the legend of the city's founding, and the Julii are a patrician family descended from the followers of Romulus. The fates have not always been kind to the Julii, their fortunes have waxed and waned. So often that other powerful factions look down on these new men, freshly arrived to wealth, power, and authority. The Julii have adjusted to the realities of power and influence, and have cultivated their popularity with the common people, the plebeians. But now power lies with the Senate, but the Julii know that the plebeians also have a voice that must be heeded. This approach puts the Julii at odds with other great families, and whether it pays off is yet to be seen. The Julii hold a commanding position in northern Italy, and so will be the vanguard in any struggle against barbarians. And success in the north can be translated into political power in Rome. The mob always loves winners. So yeah, our voice is the people. That is our strength. That's what I was looking for. So let's get into it. This is going to be a... yeah, whatever. I'll just skip it. The tutorial must be played using the recommended medium-sized units and the default. I don't want to do the tutorial. Unit size cannot be changed beyond this prompt, but you'll be able to customize the... No. I don't want the tutorial. No! I want to do the unit... How do I change the unit size? Remastered. So we got... Let's just read this quickly then. Unit balancing. Peltis and similar used in our skirmish more reliable. Non-scythe chariot morale is slightly reduced. Armenia's later infantry has improved morale. A few units have minor cost adjustment. AI will be less hesitant and more aggressive across all difficulties. AI can merge depleted units together. The AI can disband units. Roman factions cooperate with each other to defend Rome from attack. In barbarian invasion, the AI will demolish temples. Night battles are available. In rain, flaming projectiles are less effective. Logic for reinforcements, it all sounds pretty good. Ambushes have a larger area of effect. The area of squalor and public order is capped. Barbarian taverns, bonuses to law and health, unit and upkeep wages are deducted from the faction treasury rather than recruiting settlements income. That's it, that's much better. Enslave option distributes slaves to settlements, even those without a governor. Interesting. So that everywhere grows. Disaster area effect is more accurately calculated. Higher probability of characters gaining academic traits in settlements. The player can intervene in auto-managed settlements more easily. Traits both gain and lose incrementally. Agents can be dismissed. Population cost of recruitment is normalized across all unit size graphics. Blah blah blah. In turn. Okay. Oh god, there's loads of new stuff that changes. Unread messages and alerts, that's good. Bribe amounts adjusted. AI is more willing to become a protectorate rather than face certain annihilation. Compensation option has been added to help improve relations with a faction after past transgressions. Past relations have greater influence on how factions behave towards each other. AI can cancel treaties. Added prevention of immediate treaty betrayals. Okay, merchants, additional agent type, merchants. Recruited from markets to create trade, resource nodes, merchants available. Okay, let's just keep all of that the same as in the new game then. We will just do the unit sizes for the enabled tutorial. Let's just play it. The advice level is set to high, yes. Tutorial must be played using the recommended medium unit size and the default remastered controls. Okay. Let's just do it. Now, I've got a completely new setup with a second monitor, so I've got to try and not knock the mic off.
I hate ghouls.
Goddamn ghouls.
Even before they put out his eyes.
I love the new
You
graphics.
think I'd be out here on the frontier without good reason? Yes, Rome needs a strong frontier. No, Rome doesn't need unwashed barbarians at her gates. So, that's why I'm here. The leader of the Julii, to bring Roman order to stinking Gauls. Revenge? That'd be good too. This war against the Gauls won't last long. And when it's done, I've got plans.
It looks so good.
Power in Rome.
Power.
Going down that road means dealing with all my rivals. The Senate, the Greeks, those Carthaginian elephant riders, the Scipii and the Brutii families too. After all, the man who controls Rome rules the world. And one day, I will be emperor.
Yes, we will. I'm hoping the load screens aren't too bad. The valiant profit more than the country than the finest. The valiant profit more their country than the finest, cleverest speakers. I didn't read the whole...
Welcome to Total War, Rome Remastered.
Yep, so I'll probably skip all of that. I think basically this will be an introduction episode, and then
This
what I'd
is
like to
Rome,
do...
the eternal city
yeah,
of players, a digital area
yes, we
around.
get that. Yes.
To get more information on any object on the map,
Regretting
hover the
this
mouse cursor
advice
over it.
thing. I didn't need advice on the
The
campaign map.
panel at top
Yep.
right.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Control click, yeah. How do I get this off? If there's a button to get off it behind, I'll probably skip this.
To get more information on any object on the map, hover the mouse cursor over it. The panel at top right lists the movement controls for the camera. Practice moving the camera by following the steps shown in the panel.
Oh, it wants us to go in and out. Okay.
The Senate has given you a mission. Capture Segesta, a village under rebel control. Complete this mission, and the Senate will reward you. This is the first step towards building your empire. Follow the on-screen highlights to view the mission details in the news panel.
Okay, so we have to take Segesta. So we have to take Segesta. I'm already regretting doing the tutorial because I know exactly what to do.
Armies are represented by their general. This is Flavius Julius. To attack or lay siege to a settlement, select an army by clicking on it. Then order an attack by right-clicking on the target.
So basically, what I want to talk about quickly is... Oh my god, shut the fuck up, bitch. Right, basically, what I wanted to talk about was what I want to do for the format of these episodes, and I think what I'll do at the start of each one is do like a quick overview of how things are looking, and then there'll be like a main battle, and then I think that'll be generally the gist of how the episodes go, and then maybe I can give a bit of a conclusion to it at the end, and at the start maybe I can include a couple of battles per episode, but there'll be more cut out of this one, so it's not really letting us pull our troops together or anything in the tutorial, which I shouldn't have clicked. It just wants me to go straight ahead and attack Segesta. It's not letting me do anything else. So we're just going to go ahead and do that, because I do want to look at the new mechanics.
It shows how long a settlement can withstand a siege.
Yes, we know that, and they've got
a village
no...
like Segesta has no defenses.
Yep, no defenses.
So you can attack immediately.
And that's what we shall do.
Select the highlighted... This is the battle deployment panel. Your forces are shown on the left, and the enemy
yes, I am
on the right.
very much regretting the tutorial.
In the center,
please stop talking.
The blue and red balance of power bar indicates your army's strength relative to the enemy's.
Shut her up. Is there like a cancel talking button?
As you can see, you have an overwhelming advantage.
She is painful.
When you are ready to continue, click on the highlighted Fight Battle button.
Okay, yes, okay, I just wanted to talk a little bit first. So basically they've got some warband, some barbarian peasants, and some archer warband. Wasn't expecting the archers, honestly. But we have archers too, Triari, 2 units of Hastati, and obviously our leader is probably cavalry, if it's the same as the last one. And their commander is only 20 years old, Captain Kakumatus. So let's just go for it. Episode 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Only the dead have seen the end of war. Plato. But yes, like and subscribe, tap the notification bell, and don't forget to check the eye in the top right hand corner of the screen to take you to my other series. So basically we'll try and lure them out, and then we'll just give a straight cavalry charge.
I am Marcus, Centurion.
I like this guy's voice more.
Military advisor to the House of Julii.
Okay.
The panel top right lists controls for panning, rotating, elevating, and tilting the camera.
Yep, okay. So
practice moving the camera by following the steps shown in the panel.
And we got ZX to lows. Okay, that's interesting. I like the controls a little bit more. They're marching straight on us. Where are the archers? Can we get fire at will on them? No, they're not doing it. It wants me to tilt. Okay. Stupid tutorial, not letting me do anything.
The unit card bar at the bottom of the screen shows your units.
Yes, thank you for that.
To issue commands, first select a unit.
Okay.
Start with your spearmen, the Triarii.
Yeah, what do you want me to do with them?
Right-click to move your Triarii to the highlighted location.
Okay, and if you
protect your other infantry units from enemy cavalry.
They don't even have any cavalry.
Controls at top right to speed
all that's going to do is put them in put them in range of the archers. It's not letting me do anything. That's not what I want to do. Stop right there. Don't go any closer. Okay, it wants us to go closer. Is that enough?
Now move your light infantry. The Hastati are capable melee fighters, but vulnerable to cavalry. To protect them, place them behind your triarii.
But that is what
Move your Hastati to the highlighted location.
That's what I'm doing. It literally has to be in that circle, which is a little bit frustrating. I want to move the archers, that's what I want to do, and move the cavalry over there. Can I do anything now? No. Then I wonder if the R button toggles the run like it used to as well.
Protect your archers from cavalry charges and melee combat. Place them behind the Hastati.
Yes.
Move your archers to the highlighted location.
Okay, so sorry we have to sit through this. I really should not have picked the tutorial.
Finally, move your general and his bodyguard unit to the highlighted location on the flank. The general is always your most valuable unit. Do not put him in danger.
That is true. I know exactly what I want to do, but I don't know if it's going to make me do it their way. But yeah, that's a good reminder. Spears up front, in case there is cavalry.
Units as a single force. The panel at top right gives the steps to group units. Group all your units.
Okay, so you have to do the control click, and then G. No, you have to do it their way. I didn't read it. Okay.
To ensure that grouped units keep their shape, lock their formation.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Lock the formation.
That's good.
Order your army to move closer to the settlement.
That's not...
Move your army by following the instructions at top right.
Unit! Move! Move!
That's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to put them in range of the archers just yet. But it looks like we have to do this.
The time has come.
And I want fire at will on the Hastati.
To meet us in battle. Use your archers to soften up their spearmen. Select your archers, then right-click the highlighted enemy to attack.
So we are already killing them at least. I want to ungroup them as well. Like, did I attack them too early? I don't know. It's not letting me. I can't read what the second thing wants me to do because it's below my timestamp. But we've not killed any yet, so this is completely a waste of ammunition. I don't understand why it's not doing anything. There, we had to kill one.
Take out the enemy archers with a cavalry charge. You may also use the walk-run toggle to change the speed at which a unit moves.
Well, I'm trying to do that.
Take out the enemy archers with a cavalry charge. Charging should be used sparingly, while it gives the enemy...
Okay. That's what I was gonna do, but it looks like it's gonna make me do it anyway. But I was gonna do it slightly differently. Where's the walk run there? Okay. Oh, can we just attack them now? Yeah. You can double click it to make them run too, like the old game.
Charge the enemy.
This could look cool. It's just I wish all the tutorial stuff wasn't there. Finally, yeah, they flip in the air. I just want to make sure they're not turning around.
Giving an order. Deter the enemy spearmen from counter-attacking your cavalry by charging them with both your infantry units. Attack the enemy with both your Hastati units by following the instructions at top right.
And then we will stop firing with the archers. No, it won't let me do that. I don't want any friendly fire. No, it won't let me do it. We're just throwing the spears though. That will completely annihilate them. And let me... I need to stop the archers firing, but it won't let me because it's a tutorial. It won't even let me charge them in the back with the cav. I just have to wait until they're dead. I bet you that half of it's friendly fire. Look at the
enemy are
casualties.
weakened. It's time to finish them off. Select all your units and overwhelm them.
Unit selection.
Rout or destroy all remaining enemy units.
I don't want to do it with the archers.
The gods who fill the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Look, it won't let me move the archers out. Okay, so the peasants are now utterly destroyed. I love how the game's running perfectly though. Look at that. Okay. Oh god, look at that.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Like the worthless animals they are. Okay.
Save a victory.
We only lost 10 people though. Because we had...
Oh, Rome will be amazed at such a victory.
The day is ours. I do remember it from the old one. To lead untrained people to war is to throw them away. Confucius. Right, does that mean the tutorial
Now
is...
that you have crushed the rebel army, you must decide the fate of Segesta's
I thought it would
inhabitants.
tell me the new features, but it didn't
You
do
have
any
three
of that.
options.
The tutorial was
Occupy.
useless.
Enslave. Occupy Segesta to
Do I actually get...
Segesta. Exterminate Segesta. At this moment, it would be wise to enslave Segesta.
For the population, you gain a denarii. Okay, so... Because we do need the population to start with, so yeah, go on him.
You have taken your first settlement and are on the path to establishing a great empire in the name of Rome.
Thank you. Right,
Once you control a settlement, develop it through construction, recruitment. The overview panel details any select. Developing a settlement allows it to generate more income.
click the
Train better
highlighted
units
button.
and increase its. Segesta is a village, the smallest type
The
of
governor's
settlement.
house, okay.
However, its population is big enough for it to be a town. A governor's house is a civic building.
Yep.
Economic buildings help generate income. They include farms and mines which produce
Okay, so we need a port.
marketplaces that boost trade. Military buildings allow you to recruit
Okay.
units.
Oh god. She's got a
Infantry,
very
cavalry,
annoying voice.
Archers and siege
So we need
artillery
archers here.
are all recruited. Now that development is well underway, it's time to prepare for your next conquest. You are not yet able to recruit town watch units in Segesta. But you may do so in one of your larger settlements and send them to Segesta.
Okay.
Click on
I
our
don't
Remastered
want a
Ultimate
town
Settlement
watch.
Overview panel.
But
Then follow the instructions. While you wait for the town watch to view available missions, select Mediolanum. Then click on the highlighted Send Agent button.
okay.
In the Agents panel, the upper section shows the skills and status of available agents. When you select an agent, the lower panel then shows a list of missions they can be assigned, along with the probability of success.
So
When
definitely
you are happy with the
do not do
agent
the
mission,
tutorial if you have
press the
any
confirm
knowledge of the
button.
last game.
Send your spy on a mission to Mediolanum via the Send Agent. Your spy has infiltrated Mediolanum. You can now view its buildings and units in the Settlement Overview panel.
Fantastic.
Select Mediolanum to open its
Wooden
Settlement
Palisade,
Overview panel.
Muster Field, okay, so we've got the General, we've got the Faction Heir, 2 lots of Warband, and 1 Barbarian Cav. Okay. So that's not too bad at all. Let's pull our troops
Success
together.
is not determined solely on the battlefield. Some of your greatest victories will be at diplomacy is conducted by diplomats. Send a diplomat to Lycaon to establish trading relations with the Carthaginians.
Okay.
The quickest way to get there is by sea.
Okay, so
A fleet has been sent to collect Sextus Antio.
select
one of your
Sextus
diplomats.
Antio.
To
Okay.
embark him, select fleets can transport your armies and agents around the world quickly.
And there it
to
is, I
places
guess.
unreachable on foot. With a fleet selected, right-click on the coast, and all units or agents on board will disembark. Move Sextus Antio to Lycaon to begin negotiations.
Yep.
This is the diplomatic negotiations
Negotiations.
panel, where you negotiate treaties.
It looks rather similar.
It shows information on the 2 negotiating factions, their relationship and relative military strength. Under offer, select trade rights and map information. They will appear on the central scroll as part of your proposed deal.
Okay, can we...
Also request map information in return. When you are ready, propose your
That's
terms
what I
to the
did anyway.
Carthaginians and see how they respond. Reason has triumphed. Carthage has accepted your terms. Not all negotiations will go so smoothly. Some will run through. Diplomats may also try to bribe their negotiating partner. If you had more money at your disposal, you might have tempted Lycaon to switch allegiance from Carthage to the Julii. Close the diplomatic negotiations panel by clicking the highlighted button.
Okay, well I'm trying to. You have to wait.
Can I be of service?
You have done all you can in your
Oh
first
good,
turn
the
of play,
tutorial has been
and
completed.
are now familiar with
God. Okay, that is not... So that's the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed that. It would have been slightly more enjoyable, but it would have been roughly the same thing. It did kind of speed it up a little bit, I guess, by like telling me exactly what to click. But yeah, now we're going to get on to it. Now we're going to get into the meat of the game. So anyway, yep. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and remember you can always follow me on Twitter and Instagram